Well, Gaffer, great result today. Another 4-1 win. I think that makes our last three home games at the ReachTV Stadium 4-1, 4-0, 4-1. So definitely in that flow state in the home games. You must be very happy with the result today.
Result, yes. Performance, 25 minutes I thought was outstanding. 25 minutes I thought we were with too much to handle, and then it was weird. And there's a bit about this group after even at this many games I still can't work out, because we can be so good, and then we have moments where for me it's mentality. It's and I've said it for a while. It's a total mentality that I'm not sure if we take our foot off the gas, we switch off. But we have to learn as a group, if we're going to be successful, not just this season but moving forward, that when we're in control and we're playing well, that's the moment you put your foot down and really put your foot on the jugular. And we didn't really today. I mean, it was a 4-1, but I felt the second half was just an awful game of football. I know we talk about them a lot, but the officiating was shambolic, absolutely shambolic today. And I know that's hard, but I wouldn't do the job. But all you ask for is a bit of consistency. And both benches were getting frustrated today because there was no consistency, and that makes the overall management of everything really tough. But look, it's a 4-1 win, and at this stage of the season, that's all that matters. So we dust ourselves down. We'll learn from incidents in the game, and we move on to the next one.
And you said there about keeping our foot on the gas. I saw you at 2-0, 3-0. You and Greeny on the sideline shouting to the lads, keep going, keep going, keep going. Is that ruthlessness the sort of key teaching now going into the last four games?
100%. And there's we said it last week after the Dorking game. There's a large group of these lads that have never been in this situation before, where they're pushing for whether it's to win a league or to win a playoffs, and without blowing smoke up mine and Greeny's backside, we've done it a number of times. We've got a lot of promotions between us, so we understand what these moments look like, what's needed, and the way you have to go about it. And I think today we made a big point before the game, especially to the staff, that we needed to bring the energy today, because we had to, whether it was 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, the message was more. We wanted to push. And my disappointment is that I didn't think we did at 2-0. I felt we could have gone. But yeah, 4-1 result, and that's the main thing.
Wanted to say as well, we've spoken a lot about George throughout the season. He's been fantastic, but his hat-trick today actually puts him on level at the top of the top scorers for the division, possibly looking like he could take home the Golden Boot. How would that make you feel as a manager for your striker to be taking home the Golden Boot?
For me, George got 3 goals today, but I actually thought his overall game was not his best today. And I've been his biggest fan. I think when he weren't scoring, he was bringing a lot with his mentality when he come out the team. I know he's going to score goals. I've never got a doubt about that, and that's why everybody loves him. But my biggest praise for George is his all-round game and how that's developed over the season. Because from what he looked like at the start of the season to what he looks like now as an overall number 9 is chalk and cheese. And I know he'll score goals, so I'm getting bored of celebrating him scoring goals. I want to keep celebrating his top performances, because that, when he performs well, he'll always score goals. But when he performs well and doesn't score, the team are a better team. So we need him at that standard consistently. But obviously over the moon for him to hit them levels, and I've got no doubts in my mind that as the season goes on, he'll go to new levels, because he's a top player.
Well, just finally, it was a good gate today, but I wanted to put our attention forward to the next home game, Worthing. Fan-wise, it's going to be absolutely crucial, because we know already Worthing are going to be bringing a lot of people. Is there a rallying cry to the fans to start building up the excitement for that home game now?
I think for me, it's obviously you take away the league situation. It's a local derby, isn't it? So my fingers. I'm a football supporter as well, and in local derbies, my thing to the fans is who can show they're a bigger club off the pitch as well as on it. I think that's the only rallying call we need, because we know they're going to bring a lot of support, and their noise and support will be high. We need to make sure that this is most definitely a home game for us. So our supporters are going to have to turn up. They're going to have to show how much they want promotion. They're going to show how much they can push these boys on, because at the minute in these tight, everything's so tight, it's the small percentages that matter. And we've seen it last season, we've seen it through this season. When we get a super backing, it makes such a difference to this team. And this will be it'll be an interesting challenge for our fans, won't it? How big are we? So I think I know how we'll turn up. I think I know we'll come in numbers and we'll come with power, and that'll give the lads the power they need on the pitch. So yeah, excited.